We live? Yes, we are live. Why does it look a bit weird? Huh. Okay. Oh, I've been procrastinating for the last 40, 40 minutes at least. Okay. I think what we gotta do is, what I gotta do is pretty simple. No, in theory. Excuse me. Some water. Was thinking about it yesterday. Build, run. Hang on. So I was thinking was, I could visualize the sound being played here. Because it's only a single playback buffer. Excuse me. I need to know when the buffer's filled and what it's filled with. Because when... excuse me. When I switch... Switch is pretty quick. About less than a second. By the way, why can I not print a white box? What am I doing wrong? Let me look at the other one. Where's my render? Oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta turn this into one-dimensional array. There is a formula for it. 2D array to 1D. Oh no, the other way around. Index is current 1D index divided by the number of columns. No, that's not what I want to do. I mean, this does look right. Y times buffer window width. Buffer the window width. Okay, sorry. Times width. Then y plus x. It's a constant. Kind of. What about the rest of it? Don't need that. Hey, at least the padding's right. Yeah, well, sort of. There's no top pattern. This should be... This should be height. Nope. Mhm. What am I doing? Why? Y times... Let's keep the same width, and then add to width. It's weird. It's exactly the same as this one. Where am I calling debug sound? Yeah, after the render. Is it U32? Yep. Oh, this is not right. Sort of. What's all these gaps in the middle? Let me see if I can write this down. Although you can't see it. Say it's a excuse me. Say it's a 2x2. It'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 0, 0, 1. Am I missing? Is that it? Is that it? 5, 6, 7, 8. CU32. Yep. Sequence of 8 hexadecimal digits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still understand where are these gaps coming from? I think I know. Is there? Because there's no padding. Okay. Mm. Okay. I think I know why. Should just be pad. I don't know. I just made it worse. But okay, at least I think I know what it is. Mhm. I think I'll just take out this pad for now. From the width. Why did that work? That is so weird. What happens if I take this out as well? Okay, so it's only the X pad here. Yeah, it goes all weird as soon as I add the pad, the width. Because what I want is to have a padding on the right side. I can't seem to figure out. It would have been much easier to have a two-dimensional buffer. Is the visual structure. Bytes per line. Yeah. I could find an example. Let me ask Cloud. Using X11 create image can data. I think I have an idea. Instead of if there's a method that I could use. Where does it go from the end? This works because arrays are stored row major. I think it makes a lot more sense to specify a buffer. Yeah, to allocate this as a 2D array and then just Mhm. This doesn't look right either. It should be size of U32. Like depends bytes per. Okay. I mean, this just seems unnecessary. Mhm. Okay. Let me look into that after. For now, the window width. Two times pad. So it doesn't need to be the whole screen. Okay, and I need it to be at the bottom. Okay, I think that seems reasonable. How do I print it at the bottom? Ooh, with minus. Minus that. Oops, I think I did something wrong. I think it should be the other way. Height to pad y. Okay, pretty good. This can just be height. What did I, what did I do wrong? Okay, and then this can be pad y height. Okay. And I can make it twice as big. No, why is it going? Should be height. Still not right. Twice height minus pad. Then I need to make this taller. Okay. I think that could have been done better. It's not pad y, it's start y. It's 2 times that. And I can simplify this a little bit. And this would be okay. And if I want to make it bigger, I just okay. I mean, it's a bit scuffed, but okay. And that was the easy bit. Now I gotta print. Oh no, hang on. Still haven't figured out how to add padding here. Is that it? No. That's weird. There is a formula. Let me write this down. Oh, convert in 1D array to a 2D. 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Yeah, try 2 by 2. 1, 0, 1. Minus 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So it's times x. See if I can write this here. So there's a 2 by 2 array. Come on. Maybe 3 by 3. Easier. 0. And then 2. 1 0 2. And this needs to be converted to, should be 0 0. Zero, 1, 2. That's index 0. This is 1. That looks about right. So this could be written as we'll do this one. Seems easier. So index times x plus y. What's index? Let's just say 1. Now will that work for, say, for 5? Be 1 times 1 plus 2. No, that's wrong. It's only 4. I think it should be times 1 plus x plus y. This would be 1, 1, and then 2. No, so it's just 4. To the index to one. Well, another way around. 1D index. Number of columns is 4. No, I think I'm confusing myself. Let's try to get the last one. Okay, I think I got it. Should be x times y plus y. No. I think I need to do it the other way. It's not 1D. It's 2D at an index to 1D index. It's row times width plus column. Okay, so this is no y. This would be 3. Means 1 times 3 plus 2. Okay, that makes sense. And for 8, be 2 times 3 plus 2. Okay. That was quite a long way to find that out. So this should be plus column. This should be y. Go here. Next time, split. See what that looks like. Not even close. Hang on. Row. Y. I think that's how it was before. Part that I don't get. Why when I add padding goes all crazy? Okay, I think for now what I'm gonna do is remove that. Yeah, just make it the full width. So I need to move on. Now comes the hard bit. I need to translate the audio into pixels. It's easier said than done. I need a coefficient because I think audio values go from, where's my audio buffer here? I'm not sure if any of this makes sense to anybody. Same wave. And then I think I can just mod it by something. See what Casey does. Like this.
Frame exactly as far as we can tell from our wall clock time, which is exactly what I wanted, so we know that that part's working properly. But when I look at our sound, you can kind of see there's some weird kind of gapping, unless we've got a bug in the way we're recording it. And you can kind of see what's happening there. If I pause like let's say I just take a pause here, right? I don't know if I can get, let's do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy sort of over here. So this way we can run the app and then kind of stop the app in the middle. if that makes sense. I don't know if that'll actually, how well that'll actually work. I kind of just need it to. How can I do this? How can I do this? I guess I'll just make it kind of tiny. This is why people often have two monitors if they're doing a lot of debugging work. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. So what I want to do is just stop it so you can see it. There we go. So what you can see is going on here is we're getting nice sort of equi-spaced samples most of the time, but then sometimes we get kind of these nasty hiccups where it's totally not right at all. You can kind of see that there were 2 lines in here, and there were 2 lines in here, 2 lines in here, no line there. So we're not getting a very stable read on the audio pointer, right? That when we're asking for where that is, it doesn't look like we're getting a very stable read from it. Now, I don't actually know at the moment why that is. It could be that this sound card just doesn't give us a very stable read back from the frame buffer. I honestly don't know. But what I can say is, at least right now, we're getting back a very unstable sort of piece of information from it for that play cursor. And I don't actually know exactly why that is. So it's something to think about, though. So what we want to do here is start to sort of improve our situation. What I want to do is kind of try to do something. Let's try to think about this here. I wonder if there's a way we can ask for slightly more accurate time, or if that's the most accurate time we're going to get. Because if you think about it, if that actually isn't buggy, right? If that is not buggy at all, excuse me, then we're kind of in a little bit of trouble to try and get audio sync. I mean, if you think about how inaccurate it would have to be if that's where it actually is. But so let's just take a look at that a little bit here, just to see if we can increase that accuracy, or if we're doing something stupid, or hopefully there's something we're just missing. So when we call this get current position here, let's just take a look at the documentation for that. Direct sound get current position, just to see if there's anything that we could be doing when we create the buffer or anything like that to make it be a little bit more accurate. I don't know if we can or not, but let's see. Let us see what it says here. The right cursor into the position which is safe to write, blah, blah, blah. We know all this. That is not going to help us. Let's take a look at the buffer creation stuff, just so we can kind of see. Set frequency is not really going to help. None of this looks particularly interesting, but we can take a look at some of these things like the caps and stuff. And then I can also take a look at this create sound buffer, so we can kind of take a look at whether there's anything we can do inside the buffer description to tell it that we kind of need some better stuff. So let's see. So we don't really know what position notify exactly is. I assumed that was callbacks, but maybe that might have some bearing on it. Let's see here. Choose new place in direct sound. Let's take a look at what some of this stuff says, because some of this may be relevant. So, in direct sound, DirectX 1, the play cursor was significantly ahead of the actual playing sound on emulated sound cards. It was directly behind the right cursor. Now, of course, the application can get a more accurate play position. If this flag is not specified, the old behavior is preserved for compatibility. So I'm just, like I said, going down on a limb here. Let's just try some of these things and see if we can get that guy to be a little smoother, and hope that it's just a little bit of something we're doing wrong that's causing that, and that it doesn't have anything to do with the actual platform, which would be a lot harder for us to work around. So I'm going to go ahead and set that in here. I believe it is, well, I guess it's only on our secondary buffer that we care. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I believe it is. Let's see here. So it's directly blah, 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 if the blah, 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 blah. If this flag is not specified, the old behavior should note that this flag affects only emulated sound cards with direct sound drivers present. Play cursor is accurate for direct sound in all versions. Well, this probably isn't an emulated sound card is the thing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna help, because I think the way I'm playing audio is like totally different compared to the Windows example. Gonna have to debug this first. Okay, let's make it. I'm thinking, how can I visualize the audio? Have a look at the sound buffer. How big is the sound buffer? Mhm. It's also an i16. I can get away with only half of it because there's a left and a right. I only need to see one, both the same values. About this. So each time I print this, I need to print one sound buffer. Like one channel of audio instead of this. Mm. How big is this buffer? Get sample rate times the number of channels. I think sample rate is 44K. Yep. Mm. Mm. Buffer is already filled. Index out of bounds. Why? Oh, sorry. It should be equals to. That is weird. That was not what I was expecting. I think I can sprint the whole line. I'm thinking I should just make this a 2D array. This is a lot of not the easiest thing to do. Okay. Mhm. A U32. Also know what I was expecting. I was expecting more gaps. Also, they're like quite relentless. I get one every day. Okay, see, that's what I was expecting. Like more of it. And off, I need to add an offset because I think it's getting overlapped. And it needs to move to the left. Forgot how to do that. Equal to width. And oops. Offset plus equals 1. Looks exactly the same. Okay, it's never 0. Hang on, why was that? I should have, that should not be white. Why does it not print the gaps? Oh, I'm a bit confused. Let me see, let me add an offset to here. I need it to move to the left. don't remember. How did I make it? I needed to move to the left. Nah. Maybe plus offset. Let me make the offset then. Oh, sorry. My bad. No, it's all black. It's 0 initially. Okay, I'm being stupid. Of course it's gonna be. Jeez. Where's game memory? I can add a pitch. Is it game memory or... Okay, yep. Can use the buffer. me just make it U size for now. Okay, so it does move. Make it like a fixed number. Okay, that's good to know. So the pitch works. I can't tell. I can make it close to 1 so that I can see a difference. Where is pitch? This for now. Okay, so it doesn't move at all. I don't know, not too sure. I think I'm like doing something wrong. It's like fundamentally it's not correct. Because the sound buffer will never fit inside. What's the word? Maybe. No, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. I'll be back. I think I'm getting lazy now. I don't want to do anymore. This might take some time to figure it out. But I think that's the point, really. It's something I suck at, is stuff like this. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna call it a day. Be back tomorrow. And hopefully I can figure it out by the end of the week. Hopefully, it'll be longer. I mean, it seems like he's working on audio too, and he knows what he's doing, so it should take me much more time. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day there. Thank you for hanging out, as always. Hopefully, make some progress over the next few days. Yeah. Alright, see ya. Have a good one.